morning, everybody. Good morning. This is your man Calvin again, coming at you again one more time on my channel. Welcome. And today, as promised, I'm going to talk to all of you about deciphering some techie terms in business, especially if you're getting into online business. This will probably help a lot of you all before you jumping into an opportunity to understand what basic terms mean. So let's go ahead and get started with these. Okay, the first thing is that I think is critical. Let me say this before I get started. I think it's very critical that you all have a basic understanding of these terms, so it will help you grow your business faster and earn commissions if you understand what these terms mean. First one on the list that I have is URL. Okay, or if someone says, give me your link. Okay, basically what that is whenever you join an opportunity or whatever company you join, they're going to send you a basically it's a address. When you go to an address bar, say you type bestbuy.com, www.bestbuy.com, that is the actual link to Best Buy's website, or the URL to Best Buy's website. So that's what it's referring to. However, when you get your specific website, or whatever company you join, or whatever opportunity, it's not going to be www.calvinthomas.com, for example, my name. It's going to be www.in, nutrition 783-s.100.php or something like that. So that's it. It's going to be, in most cases, it's going to be the link that you get is going to be very ugly, okay, and something you don't want to be passing on to your potential buyers or your clients or whatever, because they're not going to be able to really understand that. Okay, so this is why it's very important when they say, okay, now you have your URL, now go purchase a domain name. And you might be saying, well, what is a domain name? Okay, a domain name is basically, you can get them from like Namescheap or GoDaddy.com, which is where I get mine, or you can get it from any reseller. And basically, what the domain name is, you put in the domain name that you want. Okay, like I just said, instead of all those ugly characters and numbers and stuff I gave you, and say you want it to be johndoe.com. Okay, through those you'll see if that name is available. Okay, if it's not available, then you'll say johndoe.one or johndoe.net or whatever it is that you want that's similar, or paidtraffic.com that has something to do with the opportunity. Once you see that it's available, you purchase that. Okay, normally it's going to be anywhere from $5 to $10 to get that. And what that does is you can mask your URL with that name. So basically, when you give somebody your link, they ask for your link. You pass them your domain name that you just purchased. Now, what you have to do is understand. Now, once you purchase that domain name, you still have to go ahead and get it configured. It's not hard. So all you do is just go in, which is really a different video that I'm gonna get into. You just forward that to the address that you have, and when you pass them that name, that actually masks up the link that they gave you. So it'll be pretty, because everybody's gonna remember johndoe.net or johndoe.com or calvinthomas.com, whatever, than they would all those different characters. So that's what they mean. So when you get your link from any business and it looks like what I described earlier, then yeah, you need to purchase a domain name, so that way you can pass. It'll be much easier for your potential buyers, clients, or whatever, that your leads or whatever, to get that, to understand what that is. All right. Also, traffic. Very new people don't understand Like, okay, now you need to purchase traffic. I'm like, you talking about the traffic that's on the road? No, we're not talking about traffic in a highway. It works similar though, because basically the traffic is going from a destination, whether home or to a grocery store. Uh, that's their destination. It kind of works similar. Basically, all the unique visitors that's online, you want to attract them to your opportunity or to your website. So basically, they call that traffic. So, like I said before in all of my previous videos, it does not matter how uh, great your opportunity is. If you cannot get eyeballs or traffic to your opportunity, it's not going to do you one bit of good. Okay, so that's what traffic is. Now, there's in traffic, we can divide that down into three, three or four different categories. Okay, you have what we call paid traffic. Okay, and what paid traffic is, okay, now you're paying for a certain amount of visitors to come to your website, okay, or come to your domain name. Okay, so basically what that means is you're going to go to, there's several ways you can purchase it. A lot of people use solo ads, okay, and there's one or two that's very high on the list. I'm not going to name them, but they're very, very popular. And people, because they have people that work for them and they're rated from the highest to the lowest on how good their traffic or their traffic sources is. So you'll pay for that type of traffic to come to for them to send that traffic to your domain name. All right, or you can use, or you can go to resellers. You got what most social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, maybe not necessarily Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, um, IG will have people on there that's all they do is they're traffic resellers. Okay, and maybe they'll give you a good deal. I've used a couple. Okay, um, and they'll send traffic to your site, and you'll have to give them, your URL and your domain name, and they'll send, based on your opportunity, they'll send traffic who they feel are most interested in seeing what you have to present. All right, um, and you can purchase now. A lot of the big companies now, online business opportunities, have their own traffic sources, and you can just do it internally, pay them, and they'll send traffic to your specific website within the opportunity. Okay, so you can do it that way as well. All right, now here's a term that a lot of people like, and this is free, is organic traffic. And you're like, oh, organic traffic, what does that mean? Because you think organic food and stuff like that. Uh, it's not the same thing. Um, and this video is kind of lagging a little bit. I apologize. And up front, I don't know what's going on. I probably need to reboot my laptop. It gets like this every now and then. So my voice and the video might be lagging a few seconds behind. I do apologize in advance. But anyway, organic traffic or free traffic is basically, uh, and you need to learn how to do this, okay? Because that's going to be critical. There's a lot of great opportunities out there, but if you don't know how to, especially if you got a tight budget, you don't know how to leverage organic and free traffic, you're going to be handicapped. All right. So let's use Facebook as an example, as a social media platform. Basically, what you want is free traffic that's coming to your official page anyway, to read your posts, to look at your Facebook stories, that type of thing. Uh, that's what we call organic traffic. That's why it's important, that you get as many friends as possible that's like-minded like yourself, so they'll look at what you got going on. Because Most marketers know what a real good opportunity is. So they see it and they think it's something they're going to get a hold of you. So that's what we call organic trafficking. Um, Not necessarily groups. Now, a lot of people go in groups and advertise, but you're going to them. You want them people to come to you. So maybe you'll send them a friend request, okay, and their friend, and then they'll see your page. See, that's different. Instead of all these people pitching to them in this group, you send them a friend request. Now they're coming to you and they'll see what you have to offer. That's a better way of doing business on a platform like that. Same thing with Instagram, IG for short. Um, as many people, and IG works off of hashtags. So the more hashtags you use with that, then that's going to bring free traffic to your ad or your picture. All right. Um, I've been going. I haven't gotten through the list that I really want as much. Pre-qualified leads. I do want to talk about that. Pre-qualified leads is pretty much these leads are not like paid traffic. They already have the money. They are already interested in the opportunity that you're in, and they already went through the process of getting qualified to go into that opportunity that you actually have, which is the best form. Okay, now you might have to pay a little bit more money for that, but they're going to convert much easier. Okay, all right, and I'm going to have to move a little quicker now because I don't want this video to be too long. But there's some old school things like if somebody says you got so many impressions an hour, what does that mean? That means how many people actually saw your opportunity. That's basically what it means. They say, well, what's your CTR? What CTR means, that's click-through rate, and click-through rate is mean how many people not only saw your opportunity but actually clicked on a link that's embedded into your opportunity or into your website. That's click-through rate. Okay, algorithm. What is that? Okay, do you need to understand what algorithm is? All social media platforms have an algorithm. Uh, Facebook, IG, Twitter, LinkedIn, all of that. And basically what that means is, let me back up some. What that means is you have to master that because you want massive eyeballs or traffic coming to your page. So you, if you do like for Facebook, you sit up there and you comment and you like on as many people as possible within a certain amount of time, and you wait before you post again, then Facebook in turn will send those people to what you just posted. That's an algorithm, how it works. So you have to master that as well. And each platform is a little different, but even YouTube has an algorithm. So the more you understand what algorithm is and what the platform that you're using, how it uses the algorithm, the better off you're going to be in online business. Okay, all right. Back office. If someone says, well, the past webinars in your back office. What is a back office? Okay, when you join an opportunity or you join a company, they're going to give you not only a website, but it's going to be an access where you can access everything that's pertinent to you, your account, uh, your personal account with the company or whatever opportunity that you're in, stats or whatever it is. You can log in. You're gonna have to log in. You're gonna get a username and password, and once you log in, you're actually into your back office. So that's what they're referring to. It's gonna have stats, additional website, products, that type of stuff. So it's associated when you get a username and password. You use that username and password to log into your back office. Um, Squeeze page, very important. They don't necessarily call it that no more. It's really called a opt-in page. Okay, and basically what a squeeze name, what it is, you have a website set up, and it's gonna have you it's gonna ask for your first, last name, or first and last name. It's gonna usually ask for your email address. That's You can have more things that you want, or less things. But it's going to ask that information to get the information that the visitor wants. So they'll put that in to see what you are trying to offer. Okay. Once they do that, now you have their information. When they say build on a list, um, it's an email list, which is vital because now you can advertise to these people over and over again because you have their information. Okay. So that's what a squeeze page does, or opt-in page. Landing page. A landing page or your sales page is pretty much that's what it is. It's your opportunity that you have where they can actually click on a button and buy or buy in to what you want, what you want them to do. That's your landing page. Usually when you send follow-up, email marketing, which is critical, usually set up through the autoresponder. Autoresponder, what it is, it sends an email automatically in intervals in hours or days to remind your potential customer of what you have to offer. So it'll stick fresh in their mind. And they click on a link in that email, that's going to send them directly to your landing page or your sales page. All right. And when they say funneling traffic, what they mean is there's a process: opt-in page, autoresponder, sales page. That's funneling traffic. Okay, and it's called a funnel, and I talked about that during the last video. Okay, conversion rate, the last one I want to go over because I want to try to keep this video short. Conversion rate or sales ratio pretty much is how many visitors you got coming to your particular website or your URL versus how many people actually bought something. That's going to be your conversion rate. Okay, say 4.5% as an example. Not bad. Okay, whatever. So the higher that rate is, 10, 12% is excellent. So that's what they mean by conversion rate. So these are the basic terms. They are more or less that you might want to know. I didn't go with all of them, and I think I forgot a few of them. But what I want you all to do, if there is a term that you want to know more about what it means, drop a comment in this video, and I will see it, and I will give you an answer on that. Okay? But I think it's very important. It's critical that you all understand what these terms are. If you're going to be into a business, you need to understand what they are, how they work, and what you need to do to master that, because that's going to be critical to your success. Okay? You all take care. Please like and share this video and leave me a comment. Okay? You all have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.